Oh snap, my homegirl's scoping at the same time. Well, anyway, I'm gonna try to make this quick. My client is under the dryer, and so I'm gonna do this video. I'm on Periscope on the left, and I'm on Facebook Live on the right. I guess I'd like to kill two birds with one stone. But good morning, BB Hugs on Periscope. But the title of this video is why I do what I do. Because most of you, if you kind of just caught on, hi Sam. I'm Tongela Curry. I am a hairstylist, a salon owner, an entrepreneur, an author, a beauty coach. And I am the narrator this summer for the Beauty Industry Summer Camp. So I did want to kind of hop on for some of you. Thank you so much. That don't really know who I am. And hold on, I keep getting notifications on the iPhone. But why do I do what I do? Because we all know there's a lot of people with tips and tricks and classes and things like that, and it's all for profits. Well, not so much for me. Like, this is my life, this is my dream. I love supporting people, and that's the #1 reason why I do what I do, is because I've been exposed to what I told does not exist in the beauty industry, which is support. You know, I've been doing hair for a long time, makeup too, but I've been licensed since 2009, salon owner since 2012, and to be honest, it wasn't until, honestly, about a year or so ago that I discovered this network of people who actually love to help you as far as accountability. You know, they help you with your dreams, they help you with your goals, your visions, and things like that, versus, you know, I'm not going to tell you what I do or how you can do things better out of fear of competition. Years ago, I was told that it just didn't happen. You know, you could be in the same salon and people would turn their chairs around because they didn't want to watch you. They didn't want you to watch them perform a service out of fear of you doing the same thing and kind of gaining on that, which is crazy to me, but hey, it exists. So my goal, I say this summer, but it's been my goal for a while. My goal is to literally give you all of me. Everything I've learned from being in the military, strategizing, going to college, getting a bachelor's degree in small business management, entrepreneurship at that, to being an educator in the industry, what I've learned as a hairstylist and salon owner. My goal is to give all you guys all of me. So starting out with the Beauty Industry Summer Camp, but I do that because I didn't have that. I didn't have guidance. I didn't have a mentor who kind of gave me support and this is what I did. Try not to do that. I didn't have that. Out of independent research, I did find some success stories, some failures and things like that. Hi, Hair by Chris. Trying to make sure that I follow everybody. Hi, Takara. Yep, I do follow you. But that was one of the reasons why I've kind of shifted the focus of my career from just being behind the chair a hairstylist to being an educator and a mentor, and not necessarily, you know, assuming the title of mentor, saying that I'm telling you what to do, how to move your career, but just support and education. And I guess that was the title that I fought the longest. Hi, Charlisha. But in a branding challenge, one of the questions I was asked is, what do people come to you for the most? And oddly enough, it was for support. You know, other salon owners would call and ask, you know, how do you deal with certain things? So I had to just accept that as, hey, that's something that you do. As well as a business mentor. I didn't have anyone tell me the ins and outs of salon location scouting, you know, finding a crew. How do you do this? How do you build this? How do you do a referral system? How do you gain clientele? How do you market and advertise? Like, how do you sustain? Because in the small business world, most small businesses don't survive 4 years. Well, most salons don't survive 2 years. And next month, in a couple of weeks, it'll be our 4-year anniversary. So I feel like we're doing something right, you know, even though we've had a lot of chaos and craziness, but I'm still staying true to my vision. Another reason why I do what I do is because I believe in greater expectations. I'm not comfortable with mediocrity or mediocrity. I feel like in a search for my life's purpose, I've gone through a lot to give me strength and for me to actually learn who I am through those storms. Hi Tisa. Through those struggles. So with me not being comfortable in just being okay with whatever, I mean, like, my life's purpose is to make a change, to make a difference. Because even as a salon owner, anybody can have a facility and be a business owner, and you own a business brand, but the entrepreneurial mindset of how to keep things innovative, how to improve. I'm just going to be honest, like, I accepted a lot of things that I should not have. You know, even just reading my business plan, the goals and objectives, some of those goals and objectives we did meet because I accepted some things that I shouldn't have accepted. So even in your expectations, when they shift, you have to shift. So that was one of the reasons too why I do what I do, because I'm not the only one. I'm not the only salon owner who's struggled or who's had to sacrifice time with family, missing out on family memories and moments because I'm at work. You know, I'm stuck doing what I think it takes for me to survive and sustain. So that's another reason. Let's see, I'm trying to check my list because y'all know I'll scramble around. In my desire for greatness, because a lot of people will look at me and say, girl, you made it. You know, you had a salon that was 3,675 square feet. You had a studio, you had a photography studio, a classroom. There was a person who rented a boutique. You had a staff. Like, and now I'm in a salon, solar salon. So it's temporary because I'm still rebuilding. So keep your eye out for your girl. But just because you think I've made it doesn't mean that I have. My vision is a whole lot bigger and more grand than the scale of what you're witnessing. Like, there's a whole lot that I have to still learn and to grow. It's why I keep these bags under my eyes, but I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's all worth it. A big thing, another reason why I do what I do, hi Brandon, is to exceed what I've been exposed to. Sometimes you have to do the impossible with the hand that you're given. Like, we all know in spades, you can be given the best hand, and by counting, you think you can run a Boston on them. Like, I got all the top suites, and you still lose. I mean, to be honest, that's life. It happens. Hi Rashana, how are you? But you know, you have to do the impossible with what you're given. Let's see, create opportunities. That's like a huge one. Stop waiting on opportunities to present themselves. Most times they won't. So what are you gonna do? I mean, is that it? Are you done? Is you done, or is you finished? I'm sorry, y'all, but create opportunities. That was the reason I opened my own salon. Hi Brandy. It's gonna say good morning, but it's 2:31, so good afternoon. But within creating opportunities, if it doesn't exist, create it. I had a huge thank you. It was a little bit of a struggle to even find where I would want to work, because this is a career for me. It's not a hobby. Like I posted this morning, I'm a licensed professional. Respect my policies. Put some respect on my name. But seriously, within opportunities, if they don't exist, create it. If you went on 1 million interviews and they didn't hire you, are you just gonna accept that you don't have a job? Or are you willing to create your own? So I'm a huge dream chaser. I think I missed that last comment. Okay, last but not least, I believe in the power of, let's see, 4 things, and we'll break them down real quick. I believe in the power of impact, which is defined, impact is defined as having a strong effect on someone to drive, press, or even force a direction. Like I said before, oh, that's okay. When it comes to impact on someone's life, you can have a positive impact, you can have a negative impact. I'm all about positive. Y'all know I'm a positive Patty. I'm about to change my name. But when it comes to impact, looking back on your career, did you have people that pushed you? Do you have supporters? Do you have influencers? And to me, that middle ground is if you can have those that support you and those that influence you out of the same person. you're winning. How many of us have that though? And I'm not talking about friends. I'm saying like genuinely in your career right now, if you can write down 2 columns. Column A is the column of people who actually genuinely support you. Column B is the column of people who, and are we being that for some? Hello, that's the big one. Hi Tanya. But column B would be the list of people who actually influence you, who you look up to, you know, whether they've created their own business, their ideas and their concept. But if you have any one person who's in column A and column B, like how many of us have people that support us, influence us, and those tongue-tied, those are the same people. And as Brandy said on Periscope, you being that person to somebody else, like it's rare. So I also believe in the power of influence, which is really close. And influence is defined as the capacity to have an effect on the character development or behavior of someone. Like, check your influence. If you're with a group of people and there's a petty party every day, guess what? You're petty too. You know, if you can be defined by your top 3, 4, 5 friends, who you associate with the most, that's who you are. If they're all broke, guess who's going to be broke too? You. If they're challenging you to be better, they're doing things, you know, they're a person who keeps their word. If I tell you I'm gonna do something, then I do it. You know, if they have positive characteristics, and guess what? You are kind of associated as the same thing. So sometimes you have to check your influence. Responsibility. It's the big one. The stage or fact of being accountable. Having the duty to deal with someone or someone else. Like, how many of us are responsible? Stop being a victim. Stop blaming everybody else. Sometimes it's you, boo. I'm sorry. Sometimes it's you. But do you believe in the power of responsibility? I do. Like, I can go into a long, drawn-out story, but I'm not. But take ownership. Take accountability. Take responsibility for your actions or lack thereof, and get it together. Last but not least, is my favorite. I believe in the power of positivity. Doesn't mean that you don't experience negative emotions, but you choose to remain pleasant. That's what I mean when I say hashtag positive Patty. Like, everybody that knows me personally, or even if you recently started following me on social media outlets, you know I've been through a lot, but I choose to remain positive because negativity literally makes me sick. Like, we all know you can be around someone who every time you see them, something's going wrong. You know, my shoes hurt my feet. I got a headache. My man cheating on me. Girl, I ain't got enough money. Don't come around me with that. I literally get sick being around someone who's so negativity. I'd much rather be, hey Ashley, I'd much rather be positive than negative. But, y'all, seriously. So, my challenge to you guys is, do you know your why? Do you know why you're doing the things that you're doing? Brandy says, my glass is always half full rather than half empty. Hello, that's what I'm talking about. You gotta be positive. Because my thing is this. I was actually talking to a client, and I love my conversations with my clients, but we were talking the other day, and I was telling her, like, even in my prayers, I'm not the kind of person who prays for things. You know, I pray for, hi Yolanda. I pray for, I'm not even gonna tell you, but but it's like, everything that I've kind of gone through, I know it's for a reason, and I've learned a lesson out of everything. But there was one little thing that I was hung up on, and it's like, God, why did I have to go through that? Like, that was crazy. Nobody could have predicted it, like, crazy. But you have to be positive. Like, even when it storms, after a storm, guess what? You're never going to see a rainbow if you can't tolerate rain. Like, it's hot outside, the sun is shining. I can't go outside and expect a rainbow. That rainbow comes after that storm. You learn a lot about yourself in storms, but you have to be positive. Like, let's see. It is a faith thing. Girl, I'm walking and I'm living right now by faith, like faith alone, because I should have quit a long time ago, but I'm hard-headed because I'm faithful. So that's it. It's time to stop playing. Find your why. I'm more of a realist. It's not half one way or the other. It's occupied. If you're thirsty, drink. I like that, Rashana. That was real dope. I'm gonna steal it. But I'm gonna leave you with this. What motivates you too? Like each morning I try to find a motivational speaker or video. Like E.T. Eric Thomas, the hip hop preacher, is like it for me. I go to YouTube and just let his videos roll one after the other. But his favorite, he gives you principles. Like he's like a motivational guru, and one of his favorite principles is be phenomenal or be forgotten. Oh, Les Brown, yes. TED Talks is another good one. If you don't have a resource, let me know, I'll hook you up. But his big thing is be phenomenal or be forgotten. So find out, you want to find out the best way to find out who you are. Find out why you do what you do, why you love what you love, why you hate what you hate. Aw, thank you. Well, guess what? I want you to do the same thing. If you enjoyed this, it's your turn. And it's your turn. I challenge you to write a list, even if it's just 3 things. Why do you do what you do? If it's good, if it's bad, if it's positive, if it's negative, why do you do those things? You can't hear me? Oh, why y'all didn't say nothing on Facebook? Well, I'm actually done, so I'm about to hop off. So I don't know, that's crazy. Hi, Carla Jones, but I'm hopping off, so catch the replay. Oh my God, Carla, I'm about to email you right now. I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm about to go ahead and email you now, but I'm gonna hop off. I will be back. Facebook Live, I don't know what happened, why you can't hear me, so I may just shoot my Periscope video over to Facebook Live. So that's me. I'm a positive Patty. I love helping people. I love being a resource. If you don't have, I think it says to, I can't remember the like proverb, but it's like, be the change that you want to see in the world. That is me to the core. Everything that I didn't have, like on Facebook this morning, I wrote an affirmation. Everything that I've ever wanted, I shall have. If you don't believe me, just watch. But I'd rather be, no problem. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'd rather be a light in a dark world. Everybody can be petty. It's not funny to me. Everybody could be degrading, demeaning, all that other stuff. And it's not that I need the attention. It's not that I want to be so different that I'm willing to do these things to stand out. That's not it at all. But we all need it. We all need to be a light. Everybody needs that. Like I'm one of those people, I don't believe in like ritual kind of things. Like people that go to church just to say I go to church every Sunday. That's like sitting in a car, walking in a garage and calling yourself a car because you're in the garage. That's not it at all. Hey Arthur. But I think you guys can't hear me on Facebook Live. I'm not sure. But be positive. Be a positive influence. Have an impact on somebody's life. Like it's time to stop playing. If you have a gift within yourself to make a change, even if it's not a change that you will see fulfilled, do it anyway. Sometimes it's not about you. I have learned everything that I've gone through, it's about a legacy. Thank you for that, Rashana. But everything that I've gone through has never been for me. Are you willing to be a servant? Are you willing to serve for the benefit of somebody else, whether you get acknowledged? Like E.T. says all the time, on a platform, if nobody shows up, if the lights aren't on, are you still going to perform the same, or are you going to wait for acknowledgement, for a team? Forget all that. Use your gift. It's time. It's time to stop playing. So I'm a quick plug real quick because I'm about to actually end this. So if you're in the beauty industry, whether you're a student, professional, makeup artist, hairstylist, barber, esthetician, massage therapist, whatever it is within the beauty industry, even if you do fashion, this beauty industry summer camp is for you. Like, I don't know how else to plug it. I'm not begging you to attend. Hi Linda. I mean, it is what it is. Like, this has never happened before. In a virtual aspect where you don't have to get travel arrangements, any of that. It's all online. It's 8 weeks. You get interviews that you get to actually listen to the successes and the failures of some beauty industry greats. Come on. Like, when's the last time you had that opportunity? And there's a live Q&A where you get to ask them questions. There's an exclusive Facebook group. There's going to be virtual meetups where we talk about the industry hot topics that you guys told me that you need to discuss. So It's on the popping. It starts Monday, so time is running out. If you're already subscribed to my newsletters, you should have got all that information. But if you're not subscribed, go to my website, TongelaCurry.com, sign up there. But all the information is there on my website. Just click the link that says Beauty Industry Summer Camp. So my clients dried this one off, so I gotta go. But I love you guys. I'll check with y'all later. Bye.